Good morning, everybody. It's Jack That Vegan Dad. I just got back from our grocery haul at Woolworths, Aldi, and the fruit and veg shop. So if you aren't familiar, we generally try to spend $240 at a bulk shop at the start of the month at these shops, and then we also go to Costco and spend about $170, and then we do our little top-ups throughout the month, which is about $80, which is generally just fruit and veg, and that's it. So overall, we try to spend $720 for the month for a family of four. So my wife, myself, and our two young boys. Generally, we're pretty on top of it. All right, let's see some of the goodies I got this month. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit this time. We're gonna start off with Woolworths. We got the Pampers puff pastries. So a lot of puff pastry isn't vegan, so you got to be mindful of if it's buttery. But I know the Pampers, a lot of the Woolworths Select one, and I know the Aldi puff pastry is vegan. So we generally just buy these. I'm actually going to be making some little sausage rolls later this week. So I needed some more puff pastry. I'm also going to try to make some vegan feta triangles with the puff pastry as well. So I'm really keen to get into that. Just a little top up on some noodles, the Udon'noodles. So I've used them in the past. So I've made some broths and stuff in the past. It's handy to have a couple of days on hand. They're pretty cheap as well, so just nice to have in the pantry. The bio cheese cheddar block. It's quite expensive for the size that it is, but I'm a little bit addicted to this, actually, I'll be honest. I normally get some Savoys, do like little Savoys and cheese, and then maybe a dip as well. And I could easily sit home watching TV and have some of them. I can't get rid of that habit. Garlic bread. So be mindful. A lot of garlic bread isn't vegan, but the Woolworths Essentials garlic bread is. It's kind of weird that it's kind of like a buttery garlic bread, but it's not actual dairy butter. It's the same with the popcorn. The buttered flavored popcorn from Woolworths is vegan, so really good value. I'm pretty sure it's just about $1. Really convenient, just chucking in the microwave, a nice little snack every now and then. And I find actually these ones are actually quite buttery, like it's really, really tasty. So just a couple packs to get us by throughout the month there as a nice little snack. And of course we do pizzas every so often, so we've got the bio cheese pizza shredded cheese, so that'll be going on like our pizzas. And I sometimes chuck it into soups as well to kind of give it a bit more cheesy flavor. 2 packets is generally all we go through. I know previously we used to be going like 3 or 4 packets, so it's good that we're kind of cutting down on this because these are quite expensive for what you get. I'd love it if these came down in price, but I think $7 for a packet is quite extreme. So this is a new item in Woolworths. It's actually almond yogurt. We've tried so many different yogurts in the past, but like almond yogurt is normally quite nutty and it has a really strong almond flavor to it, so it's quite overbearing. And same with like a lot of the soy yogurts as well. But this one, strawberry flavored one, there's also a vanilla one. We haven't tried the vanilla one, but the boys absolutely love this, and I tried it and it's just like strawberry yogurt. It was great. It was so good. Quite decent value as well, so not too bad. And you know, chuck it with some fruit, so a bit of protein, and you know, it makes it feel like they're not missing out on what some of the other kids are having as well. So this is a nice little snack for the boys. Over here, this is another new item, the vegetable Gaizola, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really know, but anyway, I've tried a lot of these in the past. There's a lot of different ones, variations out at like Woolworths, Coles. I'm pretty sure Aldi have a brand as well that are vegan. So like, we've tried a lot in the past, and when you cook it, they just fall apart when you try to boil it. These actually, they just hold together so well. They're full of flavor. I mean, they're quite a little bit expensive for how many you get in there, 12 pieces, but these are great. I highly recommend these. I also saw today they actually got vegan spring rolls and something else. I can't remember the top of my head, but yeah, I love these. I'm loving these at the moment. Again, 1 loaf of bread. This generally just gets us, my wife and I, across for a month. A lot more seedier, a bit more expensive, but like, you know, it's quite filling as well. So we generally just have it with avocado and maybe sprinkle some pumpkin seeds or something over it to give it a bit more fiber. But yeah, this is really good. And we're just topped up with another bread for the kids. So we're trying to incorporate a bit more grain. So we've got the Country Grains Abbott's Village Bakery bread. And I noticed a lot of these breads now are actually saying if they're suitable for vegans. I know that Abbott's Village Bakery ones, they say if it's suitable for vegan or not, which I'm pretty sure most of their breads are. Over here, the Mission corn chips or tortilla chips. These are really tasty. A bit hot on the mouth after you've like smashed a half dozen or so. But chili and lime, really great combo flavor. But I'll tell you something really good. A good combination is adding it with the Shea's creamy cream cheese. So like you just grab one of these, dip it in, and it tastes amazing. That's a kind of like a new snack that we've kind of got onto at the moment. It's very easy for us to smash out half a packet of these when we have the cream cheese, so it's really good. And yeah, that brings me to these. Yeah, this is great. So we just generally just put it with bagels. We do it in recipes to make some pinwheels. And as I said, we combine it with these tortilla chips and next level flavor. Cruskets. These are the only vegan cruskets on the market, the corn ones, so just be mindful of that. They're quite airy, they're low fat as well, so they're quite good. We generally just chuck these with some Vegemite for the boys, otherwise avocado as well. So not too bad price, and a great light little snack for lunch, or once the boys get home from childcare, so that's not too bad. And then over here, the cocktail spring rolls. You got to be mindful, some of them aren't vegan, but these ones are. They're normally quite expensive, and I only just buy these when they're on special. But like Woolworths does a special where they make it half price, so we got these for $7. They're normally about, well, I guess $14 if you double it. So it's quite expensive for $14, but I mean, you get 60 little spring rolls. They're quite flavoursome. And like they're really easy to put together. You just chuck them in the oven or the air fryer. Great little snack as well. Complements meals and stuff like that. But yeah, $7 worth it. $14, no way. I wouldn't pay $14 for this. But yeah, not too bad overall. The shop here was about, I think it was about $75 all up. So not too bad. But if you cut out some of these like processed foods and stuff like that, it bring it down quite dramatically. But you'd like to try the splurge sometimes, so can't help ourselves. And again, get on the Shea's and the Mission tortillas. I highly recommend it. Again, we're going to mix it up, and we're doing the fruit and veg shop. I love going to the fruit and veg shop. I get so happy looking at all the colors and what am I going to do this week? So I try to come up with a couple ideas. I've already kind of planned a few meals in my head. So I'm actually going to be doing like a bit of a chow mein by chucking in some snow peas over here, onions. We've got the sweet potatoes, so we'll probably do some sweet potato chips maybe, make like a roast veggie salad. So like, that's my advice. Like, try to come up with a couple ideas for meals before at the start of the week, so then you kind of plan from that. But yeah, so we've got the rocket here. Rocket's really great, so we chuck that with a roast veggie salad normally. Spinach is really good, high in iron, so we chuck it in a lot of meals, and it breaks down really well and kind of hides in a lot of meals that the boys don't really see. So that's really good. We chuck it in smoothies as well for the boys, so we do a smoothie with spinach, some berries, some soy milk, and they wouldn't even know that there's spinach in there, but they're still getting the iron, so very easy to hide. Potatoes, always good to complement meals. Sweet potatoes are really, really, really good for you. So, I accidentally dropped one. I already cut it in half, so that's good. I don't have to cut it later. Avocados. I'm really, really enjoying avocados at the moment. Like our fruit and veg shop, the avocados that they've got on hand have been really, really good. I know sometimes they can be quite soft or bland in flavor, but we've been on a really good run at the moment, and they're quite well priced. So 3 of these with $5. Generally, you can get one for maybe like $3. So quite good value. Again, the snow peas, I'm going to chuck that with the chow mein meal that I'm going to do this week, so that'll be really good. I really love snow peas, and we actually got some snow peas growing in the backyard, so that'll be really nice to have once they're ready. Cucumber, the boys love cucumber, so I just generally just kind of cut it up every so often so they have it with dinner or as lunch kind of snacks, so that's really good. Sometimes do it in sandwiches as well. Mandarins are in season, so really love mandarins. We generally try to buy like 5 or 6 of these a week. The boys love them. You know, I like them as a snack as well. Onions go in pretty much most meals of ours. The red onions go really good actually in a roast veggie salad, which we'll be doing this week as well, so that'll be really tasty. Bananas, you know, so versatile. Might actually try to do maybe a banana ice cream. So if you don't know, you just cut up in little bits, chuck it in the freezer for a little while, and then you blitz it, and then you got banana ice cream. That's it, ice cream, cheap. Actually, also, I did see a recipe for banana peel bacon, so that's going to be really interesting. I actually might try it. So all you do is get the banana peel, chuck it in the oven, chuck over some paprika, salt, the liquid smoke. I think there was a couple other spices and stuff that you do, and then it kind of just goes into a bacon. So I'm really kind of interested to see what that's like. But yeah, so banana bacon. I don't know if anyone's tried it. If you have, let me know. Carrots, you know, we love carrots here. A couple carrots a day, everyone in the family. We've got a couple bags of carrots still in the fridge, so just one bag at the moment. The rock melon, boys love rock melon. My wife and I like despise it. I just don't like the flavour and the texture and all that sort of stuff, but you know, the boys love it, so we chuck it with their breakfast in the morning or as a quick little snack, and it's good to have like with the yogurt as I was talking about earlier. But you know, our fruit and veg shop here is only $35, so we got quite a lot of items here in quite good value. Like, I don't know, like Woolworths, Coles and all that, like quite expensive generally, but you know, we get quite good value from our place. And finally, Aldi. Alrighty. So where do I start? Where should I start? We'll start at the back. So cashews. Cashews, I was actually really surprised on how cheap they were. I'm pretty sure they're only like $3.50 for a bag, 250 gram. I know cashews can be quite expensive, so that's why we don't generally buy them. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad value. Again, I might do this with the chow mein, chuck in some cashews, but cashews are a really great snack as well. Cashews are a really good source of protein. I don't know if really the boys have actually tried cashews before, so I might try them on a snack for them. But we've got the nut and fruit mix as well. Good value. A little bit of a trail mix, so you get your nuts, you got like walnuts, you got your almonds, sultanas. I'm pretty sure there's some apricot in there as well. But a nice little snack to give the boys. Very easy to have on hand, so it's pretty good value. Got the almonds. As I said earlier, I'm going to be making some vegan sausage rolls. So what I generally do, I make like an almond feta. So I'm pretty sure you use about a cup of almonds, blitz it up with some nutritional yeast, some other herbs and spices, and then you let that sit, and it kind of turns into a feta sort of texture. And then you add it with some breadcrumbs, some oats, and some other bits and pieces, and it kind of comes out like a very sausage roll sort of texture. And you just chuck some puff pastry around it, chuck it in the oven, and you got some really great vegan sausage rolls. I'm pretty sure I've got the recipe up on the YouTube. If not, I might actually whack it up soon. But yeah, it's so good. Like, I've had people who are like omnivores who could not even tell the difference. Over here, these rice cracker snacks, my wife are loving these at the moment. It's actually funny, they actually come in like small individual packets, and she has it on the way home after work as a little snack, and her car is like full of these little packets everywhere. I don't know why she just doesn't bring the rubbish inside, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so all it is, little rice crackers, as the name implies. So it's got a little bit of soy sauce, a couple little herbs on it. It's a nice little snack. 99% fat-free, so that's good for you as well. really good value. I'm pretty sure, how many are in there? 12 packs, so that's not too bad. So she generally goes through, I guess, yeah, one a day most days as she's working. So that'll last a month for her, so that's good. Over here, brown rice. We top this up every maybe 2-3 months. We don't go through a lot of rice, so it's pretty good value at Aldi as well. So as I've probably said before, what we've been doing with our rice recently is adding quinoa. So we cook up the brown rice with some quinoa, and it kind of really just gives a different sort of flavor completely. Brown rice can actually be quite boring, I find, unless you got like a lot of sauce or flavor with the meal that you're complementing it with. But like chucking it with quinoa makes a hell of a difference. It's really, really good. Over here, just some salsa dips. So we're going to probably make some burritos or something. So that's good to add with your burritos, the salsa dip. And maybe get some corn chips and add that as well. The acai powder, I haven't actually seen this before. So this is just add a bit more sweetness to probably shakes, I reckon I'll probably put it with. So the acai powder will just add a lot of antioxidants to the smoothie. So that'll be really good. Really good value as well. I'm pretty sure it was only maybe $3. So quite a lot in there as well. So all you'd really need is probably just like a little teaspoon, and that'd probably be it to kind of add to your smoothies. So that's really good. Veggie stock cubes. I find the cubes are a lot easier than buying actual liquid stock. You get a lot of value out of it as well. So a couple cubes make up 1 cup of veggie stock. I mean, a lot of the time as well, we just kind of get our veggies and then just boil it and then kind of make our own stock. But this is nice to have if we're running low and kind of add flavor to some meals. So that's good value. Peanuts, salted peanuts as well, just a nice little snack. The boys like the peanuts, and you know, I like to snack on them every so often. But yeah, not too bad price as well at Aldi, so that's nice to have. Over here, I don't know if this was just like a special that Aldi were doing, just the one-off sort of things that they do at Aldi every so often, but the organ had a huge range of different sort of vegan options there. So they had like cake mixes, bread mixes, but we found this, a vegan easy egg for cooking. So like it's got a nice little scrambled egg picture there. So we haven't really had scrambled egg like since going vegan, obviously. So this would be interesting to see what it turns out like. I know we have our like scrambled tofu, which is really great, but like, you know, we haven't had quiche. I haven't found a really good recipe, or haven't come up with anything that kind of replicates a good quiche since becoming vegan. So I'm really interested to try this out. It says here make equals to 15 eggs, so that, like, it's pretty good, quite a good value out of it. I'm pretty sure this was only a couple dollars as well, but yeah, so really keen to try this out. So again, I don't know if this was just like a one-off, like they do their weekly buys and this was just in the section in the middle, but I'd really love if this was like a regular item for them at Aldi. Keen to try it out. And over here we've got the baking powder, greener apparently, so unbleached. A lot of baking powder isn't environmentally friendly, so you know, we got this. It was only a couple bucks. We do normally buy it from Woolworths. They do have something similar to this, but yeah, Aldi have it now, so that's really good to know. Good value. Yeah, just kind of trying to do our little part for the environment. Pizza bases, we make, as I always say, we make pizzas once a month with the boys. They try to help out, and you know, it's nice to have a little pizza snack, and it's easy to kind of chuck on different ingredients and kind of experiment with different bits and pieces with what you've got lying around. So pizza bases aren't always vegan as well, so keep an eye out for like if they got egg in them, but these ones are vegan. Broccoli, we've actually got like a lot of frozen veggie at the moment, and we've also got a lot of fresh veg. So I only bought the one bag. I know, that's crazy, because generally I've got a couple bags of broccoli, got a couple bags of beans and peas, but you know, we've been on top of it lately and we've been buying a lot more fresh produce. So that's actually probably why I don't really need too much frozen stuff at the moment. The vegetarian sausages, I don't know, like we've tried so many different sausages, and again, the boys only seem to like these ones the most. It's so easy for them. The texture is a bit rubbery compared to what a traditional sausage probably is, but I don't know, it's really easy for the kids to eat. They love it. I might actually try this month as well. I might chuck some puff pastry, cook up the sausages, chuck it in some puff pastry, and maybe chuck it in the oven and kind of make a little fancy little snack there. Kind of mix it up for the boys, keep them guessing. So a new snack maybe. But yeah, I mean, for the price of they are, I'm pretty sure it's like $5 a packet. So it's quite reasonable. A lot of other sausages, you know, you're pushing up to the $7, $8, you know, $10 mark. So quite expensive, whereas this is good value and we know the boys eat it. Organic tomato paste, add it into meals, make some sauces with this. Really good. So you just generally chuck in some tomato paste with the diced tomatoes and you can make up a really, really good bolognese sauce. Simple. You know, a couple cans of this generally get us by. I'm pretty sure there's another one in the pantry, so we should be set for 2 cans. Pineapple slices. Kids are loving pineapple at the moment, but unfortunately pineapple, like from the fruit and veg shop, is pretty expensive. I don't know, like by the time you core your pineapple, you're not really left with much. Whereas if you get in the can, it's still really good nutrition in the can. So that's what we've been sticking to at the moment. We chuck it on pizza and then, you know, we've got quite a bit left. So I chuck it with the boys every so often as a little snack. But yeah, I can't really justify spending like, you know, $6, $7 on a pineapple. And then, you know, once you core it, you haven't really got much left. And our little bean haul here, every month we stock up on our cans of beans. Chickpeas, as I've said previously, I've found a new love for chickpeas. I'm chucking it, making chickpea patties, chickpea schnitzels. You know, I'm eliminating like the corn range that you can buy from Woolworths and making my own kind of schnitzels just with chickpeas, some herbs and spices, some breadcrumbs, and like you can make a really good little chickpea schnitzel, which is really good. Chuck them into salads, all sorts of meals. Chickpea is an amazing, or bean, I don't know, but yeah, they're amazing. The red kidney beans, really good. So we kind of, what we normally do, like when we first went vegan, we used the red beans to substitute with like mincemeat. So we generally chuck in red beans for say like a shepherd's pie or maybe like a lasagna or something like that, or even like a bolognese. We use the red kidney beans. We already have a couple cans on hand, but you know, these are really good flavor, high in fiber and good protein as well. So it's really good if the boys chuck these in. Lentils. It looks like there might be a lentil shortage at our Aldi because like there was only maybe like 5 cans left. Everyone's getting on the lentils. Lentils are great to chuck into meals as well. So kind of just bulks it up a little bit, adds in the fiber and protein. Not really big users of lentils ourselves, but you know, it's nice to have a couple cans handy. All right, so we've got tofu. So this is a new packet here. So as, I don't know if you go to Aldi very often, you would have known that it was organic tofu. So they've actually changed it now. I've been actually hearing a lot lately. I know Woolworths, the macro tofu as well, has changed from organic to just tofu. Apparently there's a bit of a shortage at the moment on organically sourced tofu. Again, like I actually haven't tried this one, so I don't know if the flavor or anything like that will change, but I know Aldi's other tofu was hands down the best tofu that I've tried. So really interested to see what this is like. But yeah, we got 4 of them, so not too bad. So good haul from Aldi here. We got some other bits and pieces, so got some cat food and dog food, and we got some nappies as well, but all this came in at about $110, so not too bad. So $110 for Aldi, about $35 for the fruit and veg, and then about $75 for Woolies. So all up, that is quick, about $220, $230 probably spent there. So kind of stuck in with the budget, I'm pretty sure, of $240 for the month. So pretty decent haul here. Pretty happy with it. Again, we'll be going to the fruit and veg shop once a week to kind of top up all our little essential items. But a couple cool little new bits and pieces here. Again, I don't want to go on about it too much, but she's creamy and the tortillas, amazing. You can thank me later. Guys, pretty happy with another grocery haul at Woolworths and Aldi. So if you liked the video, chuck us a like, chuck us a comment, subscribe to the channel. I love doing these. I love your guys' feedback. If there's any items that you can recommend, please let me know in the comments. I love trying out new vegan friendly items. I mean, it's so great at the moment because like Woolworths, Aldi even, I know Coles have got a great new range of vegan items that I'm keen to try out. I mean, it's a great time to be a vegan, to be honest. I mean, expensive maybe because there's a lot more processed ones, but you know, it's nice to know that there's more items coming out. So yeah, chuck us a subscribe as well. Tell your friends about it. I mean, I just want to make people aware of the items that are available at our shops, and it can be quite cheap. I mean, a family of four, $720 for an entire month, that's quite reasonably priced. I mean, a lot of people bang on about how veganism is expensive. You know, it can be pretty cheap. So yeah, I'll catch you guys soon, and thanks for watching.